Aloha mai, aloha gang, it's Jason, and I'm coming to you again from my apartment in New York City. I'm really excited to share with you something that's happening here in the apartment. We have Hawaiian life growing. Can you see that? Can you see this little guy? This is a tea plant. In Hawaiian, it's called la'i, and that's tea, spelled T-I with a kahako, a little line over the I, not T-E-A, not the kind that you drink. This little guy, they grow everywhere in Halawa Valley on Molokai. I mean, everywhere. And it's kind of a symbol of Molokai for me. And this last trip, when I was there in July, I was determined to bring some back. Unfortunately, the folks at the USDA booth, the agricultural inspection folks, don't like you to bring tea leaf back, or many Hawaiian plants back, that is. So I wasn't able to bring back one from the valley. But at Hawaiian airports, where they have lei shops and some little kiosks, they sell things like this. Can you guys see that? These are like little starter kits. And for years, I mean, maybe the first time since I've been going to Hawaii, every time I go, I usually bring back something, and I try to plant it. And I'm not a green thumb, I mean, at all. It makes me sad to think how many plants have probably died under my care. But I really wanted one of these tea plants, and so I brought back 2 of these packages, and inside are these little starters. So this is what the plant looks like, and the ends are covered, they're hermetically sealed in wax. I don't know if you can see that. And they tell you to cut the ends off, and I think cut it into quarters and then plant it. And I thought, you know, this is going to be me just throwing more money into the garbage because it's never going to work. But I took a leap of faith, and I brought one back, and it's growing! We've got tea leaf growing in the apartment. I'm so excited about this. In Halawa, there are deer that come down from the mountains to escape the hunters, and we've got some rascally goats, and they love la'i. It's kind of like going to a salad bar. So as long as the goats and the deer haven't gotten into it, these continue to thrive everywhere in the valley. And now I've got one growing in my apartment. I called Pops to tell him, and he said, "Oh, you know why it's growing? It's because you're speaking Hawaiian now, and that's a good thing. Just continue to speak Hawaiian to it." So that sounds good to me. I'll continue to speak Hawaiian to the plant. He also said, "You know, Iakona, you have to protect it. Don't plant it outside in the snow," which I think is kind of sweet because he forgets that I live in an apartment and we don't have a backyard. So I promised him I would not plant this outside in the snow. I will keep this little guy safe and warm in our kitchen, in the windowsill. And I just got back from being away for a couple days. I thought for sure that the tea plant wouldn't be doing well, but he's doing very well in there. So I'm really, really excited. How many of you guys grow plants, Hawaiian plants outside of Hawaii? I know so many people bring back these packets. I've never been successful. Maybe you have been successful. Maybe you guys have some tips for me about how to keep this little guy growing and thriving in a non-tropical environment, because it's certainly not tropical here in the winter on the concrete island of Manhattan. So I would love to hear from you and get your tropical plant growing tips. And I want to wish you all a happy Aloha Thursday, and I hope you all have been having a great week, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Ahui ho!